Hello and welcome to vlog number 3, this time presented from, ta-da, my narrowboat. And I do mean my narrowboat. Look, I've got the keys and everything. I don't know what some of these keys do yet, but I've got them. And they're on a little floaty thing, so if I drop them overboard I should be able to fish them out. Paid the broker their money a few days ago, signed all the documents, done the exchange, and so now this narrowboat is actually mine, which is awesome, and I'm very much so far enjoying it. Now, granted, this is about day 3 of owning it, but you know, so far all is very well and good. Where am I going today, you might be wondering? The answer is nowhere fast, because as you can see, the boat is actually on hard standing. It's not even on the water at all. It's in the middle of being blacked. It had its first coat done a couple of days ago, I think, and then the first full coat on the hull yesterday, which was Friday. They don't work over the weekends, so it's just drying off. Beautiful day today, and they will put the final coat on Monday, I believe. Having said that, the boat still won't be going anywhere for a little while because I've got some bits of engineering works and so on to do. The survey obviously pulled up a few things. There's those engine mounts that need replacing. The engine actually needs a full service. There's some electrical works to be done and upgraded, so various things need doing. I also want to put solar power on the boat. I'm not sure whether to do that straight away or just have that on one of my things to do list. The most important job I've got to do today is mop out and scoop out all this disgusting, oily, scummy water that's been building up in the engine bilge, probably because of that leaking stern gland. And there's quite a lot of water there. I've managed to scoop some of it out. I'm mopping the rest out, and it's really unpleasant. And obviously, just sitting in the bottom of the engine bilge, it is effectively going to just rust away the bottom of the hull, and that's not good in boats. Today, cleaning has been the order of the day, and I've discovered no fewer than 4 dustpans and brushes on board the boat. Whoever the previous owners were, they clearly liked dustpanning and brushing things, although actually you wouldn't know it from the state. It's a lot of dust, an awful lot of spiders. I believe canal boats, narrowboats are prone to spiders, and there are many, many on this boat already, I can tell you, scurrying away as I lift things, and you know, I'm having a good look round, just investigating what I've actually bought, and moving the chairs and moving the furniture and opening cupboards, and all these little animals who haven't been disturbed for weeks suddenly scurrying for cover. There's a few things I'm going to take off the boat. The owners left an awful lot of stuff here. The cutlery, the glassware, the crockery, some books, but there are some things I'm definitely going to get rid of. I know the canal traditionalists will hate me for it, but I don't really like all the old style canal stuff all painted with flowers and things. So there's things like this on board the boat. A little, actually I'm not even sure what that is. Something to do with oil, is it? It's got a plunger on it. Anyway, it's painted on all this very traditional canal thing with flowers. And these plates, all ribbons and again painted up. They were all hanging on the wall. It's just not my scene at all. I like kind of fairly neutral, plain sort of stuff. So I'm getting rid of all of that. And if anyone watching this has a canal boat and you like this kind of thing, by all means drop me a message through YouTube or the website or the Twitter or whatever, and make me a bid for it, because otherwise I'm probably going to chuck it or put it on eBay or something like that. Now, one absolutely lovely thing that the previous owners have left is this photo album, and I thought, well, why have they left a photo album? And then I opened it up, and it's fantastic. It's a complete record of the boat's original construction 15 years ago, right from the base plate. The people are actually standing here on just the base plate of it being assembled in the boatyard, and then you can gradually, as you flick through the photos, just see the different stages of the boat being put together, outside, inside, everything. It's a wonderful record, and I'm so pleased that the sellers have left that on board. Now, what else am I going to change? I think I mentioned in the previous video, I'm not the world's greatest fan of this pattern on the dinette chair either, so I've already popped into an upholsterer on my way here this morning, and they just want me to send them dimensions and things and then quote me for something just a little less busy. I think what I might do, I might just get a red covering to match the curtains here, and then it'll all be fairly consistent. I've got some other cushions further up the boat that match these, so I think perhaps this dinette sofa should also match that as well. So that's definitely on the agenda. They just want me to send them measurements and so on. Doesn't sound like it'll be too expensive. So that's really it for today, just having a look round, taking stock really of what I've bought, giving it a bit of a clean as far as I can with the brush. I think I probably need to hire a generator and give it a really good vacuum clean as well. I don't think there's much power left in the batteries to do that at the moment, so I'll get a generator, give it a clean, get the electrics done, get those bits of engineering work done, and then sail off into the distance until I encounter my first lock, where I shall quite possibly panic and wait for someone else to come along and show me how it's done. Anyway, that is all for this vlog. If you liked it, give it a click on the old thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, do subscribe, and then anytime I post a new update on the boating, you will be the first to know, because YouTube should tell you. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.